I think Europe should be proud of the values it was founded on and should understand that our values and principles are our strengths and not our weakness.
The European Union at this geopolitical volatile times should act as a one, should understand who real partners are and never sway away with alliance with our democratic and democracy promoter partners on the other side of the Atlantic. These are our stronger alliances that have built strong European Union, and we should find a way to act together in order to find a way how to reset this multilateral world in a most pragmatic way in order to protect our common interest.
Well, I think this is a very, very interesting moment for Europe. We see that globalization is under pressure. We see also that reasonable policies under pressure in the world. And I think the European Union and Europe, but the European Union firstly, can have a central role to reorganize globalization around Europe, around the European Union, and be at the center, let's say, of a reasonable world. I see that the US are abandoning this position, and this role may become vacant in the years to come, or in the months to come, and we should fill this role. And I think this is a unique opportunity for the European Union.
The European Union should have a leading role in geopolitical issues that we are facing at the moment. I expect that the European Union will be a leader not only on these geopolitical issues, but on the issues involve our planet. The European Union has proven in the past that can achieve this role, and it depends on us. It depends on EPP that we are the leading partner of the European Parliament to achieve this role.
I mean, from an Irish perspective, as Ireland's youngest MEP serving the 450 million citizens across the EU, one of the greatest, if not the most important focus point right now is the defence, security and preparedness. So I say this in an Irish context as a country that is military neutral, but that should not deter from the fact that we must be prepared for any crisis. We house a number of social media platforms, interconnectors, fintech, pharma, and all of these touch points are very similar to the 26 other member states that we are part of this bloc. And right now, Ireland, I would say, is one of our weakest links, most west periphery of the European Union, and having all of those players on the Irish stage on behalf of Europe, we have to play our part. When you look at the aggression of Russia into Ukraine, when you look at the fact that the Middle East, about 55, 56 active wars ongoing in the EU right now, or in the world right now, I should say, and when you think of it, the impact is on often women and girls, online and offline, so that has to come into how we build a response to this, and most importantly, how we prepare for any outcome, so we're always ready.
I think that Europe should really stand for our values. It shows now, for example, when the Commission is forcing the DMA on the big tech companies from America, that, you know, we have our laws and they need to respect our laws. We cannot hold back for what we believe, how we build our laws and how we have built our single market here in the EU. So our geopolitical stance should be also that we respect not only the EU law, but international law and the court rulings of the international court.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, we need a Europe with more strength to the outside and more freedom to the inside. This is what I have been advocating for many, many years, and I think it's revealed now how important it will be that Europe develop its strength to the outside, and of course also freedom to the inside will give us more resilience, more independence, will diversify our risks in a global scale, and this is what we need.
I think now what we see is that European countries are faced with the experience that they don't have all levers to decide on their future. And Europe, I think, is the place where we should work collectively to regain a capacity to decide. You know, we have two kind of countries in the world. Countries that will shape the future, countries that will have to follow a future that will be shaped by others. And if we want to still be a power, if we want to still be democracies, which means that people have a capacity to choose on what they want to be in the next future, we need to regain the levers to do so. We need to produce what we need. We need to be capable of maintaining our own security of supply in energy, in food sectors. This is not policies of the past, this is policies of the future. We need to control our borders. We need to be able to have a capacity to define ourselves in the world of tomorrow. And I think this Europe has a meaning more than ever before in the world we're entering.